Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Mini Cooper Countryman S all-4 all-wheel drive, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do that, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Small crossovers are everywhere these days, and most perform the duties expected of them. But how many go above and beyond? The 2019 Mini Countryman does just that. Take one look at it, and you'll see those classic Mini design elements that help it stand out from the crowd. Inside, the cabin looks like a slightly more upscale version of the one in the Mini hardtop, a car already renowned for having arguably the nicest interior in the subcompact class. Driven enthusiastically around turns, the Countryman lives up to its heritage and is more entertaining to drive than other subcompact crossovers. Unfortunately, the 2019 Mini Countryman carries a premium price tag to match its premium luxuries and handling dynamics, nor is it as roomy as other crossovers you might potentially cross-shop it against. Overall, though, I think the 2019 Mini Countryman Cooper S ALL4 is a great choice if you're looking for something more upscale than the typical fare. The 2019 Mini Countryman is a sporty, fun alternative to the standard set of small crossovers and wagons. The Countryman earns the premium price tag it carries by offering a healthy list of standard features, while a plethora of available options allows buyers to customize the Countryman to their heart's content. All four models, Cooper, Cooper S, John Cooper Works, and Cooper SE, have similar feature content but are differentiated by engines under hood. From there, buyers choose between three trim levels: Classic, Signature, and Iconic, with an increasing number of features. Powering the classic front-wheel drive Cooper is a turbocharged 1.5-liter three-cylinder engine that makes 134 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque, matched to your choice of a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic transmission. On the all-wheel drive Countryman ALL4, the automatic transmission has 8 speeds. The Cooper S that we're going to actually build in price on this review today has a turbocharged 2-liter four-cylinder engine that makes 189 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. The 2019 Mini Cooper Countryman is already more expensive than most rivals, but I recommend skipping the anemic 3-cylinder in the base Cooper and immediately upgrading to the punchy inline 4, the Cooper S ALL4, as we see right here. It's $32,400. That's the starting price. It makes 189 horse, like I said. It makes 207 pound-feet of torque. It does 0 to 60 in 7 seconds. It's got seating for 5. Now, the whole deal is this. We got to talk trims real quick. The Thrifty Classic trim comes loaded with features, but its skimpy options list doesn't give the Countryman the custom feel that Mini once cultivated. With that in mind, choose the mid-level, the signature level, not only for its desirable features, but also the more expansive paint palette and additional optional extras. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of our 2019 Mini Cooper Countryman S ALL4. And then the trim level we're going to choose is the signature trim level. First thing we're looking at here is the gallery. We already saw this photo a few minutes ago. It's gorgeous in this interior. I oftentimes do not look through the pages before I do these videos live with you. So my reactions to these videos and the cars and the things that I'm reading is real because I have not taken a look. We go through this together. So it looks really, really nice in here. Very, very nice. Now, we know that Mini is owned by BMW, and boy, this shifter sure does look like the shifter of a BMW X1. It really does. And with that in mind, I actually did a build and price of the 2019 BMW X1 with the M Sport package, which is a direct competitor to this car. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and put a link up in the corner here to that video right now. All right, here's a nice side shot of the Countryman. It's definitely much bigger than the original. I don't know how, I was never a big fan of Minis. And if I did like one, I probably wouldn't want a Countryman. But, I can see why if you're into it, you would need a little bit bigger one. You still can get it in the fast models, the S, the John Cooper Works, and then that SE has an electric hybrid motor on it or something like that. So there's like several engine configurations. But because this is a build and price of the Cooper S. I didn't get into all those other ones. This one's showing that this has that hands-free tailgate. That's cool. Now we're going to learn about the features. So, all right, there was our 10 photos they had for us. Let's go check the features, actually. Okay, so let's talk features. They've got a few categories here. They've got performance category, technology, safety features, and design. Here they're talking about their twin turbocharged engines. And like I was saying just a second ago, Mini has several engines for this Countryman. That base 3-cylinder engine that I said you should skip over, like I said, that makes 134 horse, 162 pound-feet of torque. It's a 3-cylinder that is a 1.5 liter. Now, the engine that we're going to, now the next engine up is the Cooper S. That's the engine that's going to be in our model, and that makes it's a turbocharged 2-liter engine. It makes 189 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. Then there's the John Cooper Works engine. Okay, that makes 228 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. And then following that is that Cooper SE, and it's kind of a different vehicle altogether. The 3-cylinder engine powers the front wheels, and then it's got an electric motor that powers the back wheels. It's like a 7.6 watt battery or something, and it makes 221 horsepower and 284 pound-feet of torque. Then, of course, they're talking about the optional all-wheel drive system. On the sportier Cooper S models, they're saying here that they have a 6-speed Steptronic Sport automatic transmission that comes with paddle shifters, and then also as a standard feature on the Cooper S and the John Cooper Works models, there's driving modes that allow you to choose from sport, green, or mid settings for a perfectly balanced performance. Okay, next up, let's talk technology features. They're going to tell us that they have Apple CarPlay. What they don't tell us is whether or not it's standard or it's an optional feature. They tell you all the stuff you can do, check your music, your maps, make phone calls, send messages, all that there. They don't let us know whether it's a standard feature. Here, they're talking about their touchscreen navigation system that can bring you real-time traffic updates and help you get to your destination. Again, they don't tell us, well, we can be sure that the touchscreen navigation probably isn't standard equipment. Over here is adaptive cruise control. Again, that's probably not standard equipment. It says intelligent engine and braking control. Here it is, optional adaptive cruise control. Helps your Mini maintain a consistent speed. And an onboard camera even helps maintain a consistent distance between you and the car in front of you. That's also cool. Here, they're confirming that what we saw in the gallery, that there's a Comfort Access powered tailgate, and it's an available feature. It is not standard on the Mini Countryman. This optional Comfort Access keyless entry feature lets you open your front doors just by having the keys with you in a pocket or a bag. And if you've got your hands full, you can also swipe your foot under the back of the car, and that'll open the tailgate. And so that's a nice feature. A lot of car manufacturers are doing that, and it's always nice to see the one you're looking at offers it as well. All right, let's talk safety features. There's an active driving assist with forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking. I'm getting to know these acronyms. I don't even need to look down. FCW, AEB. Yeah, this camera-based driver assistance feature includes forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking. Then there's a bunch of airbags in here. So 2 front, 2 side impact, 2 ceiling-mounted side curtain, and 2 knee airbags monitor collision severity and adjust inflation rates. And then there's LED headlights. Those probably aren't standard, but don't quote me on that. We'll find out. Maybe it is on our Cooper S, right? We're going to do a Cooper S with a signature trim level. So that's going to open up a whole bunch of things. We're going to take a look at those things real fast and look at the color palette here in a second after we get through the features. So the LED headlamps, and then they're talking about over here an ultra-rigid body, an extremely strong frame that not only enhances suspension and handling, but can also withstand incredible forces. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the design features of the 2019 Mini Countryman SAV, Sports Activity Vehicle. They tell us right off the jump, actually it looks kind of cool on this photo here. I was just saying that I wasn't crazy about it, and now already, we've only been talking for a few minutes here. It's not even 10 minutes. It's already kind of grown on me in the right trim level anyway. So it's got a bold body. It says the Countryman's design is unlike any other Mini. As an SAV, the strong muscular shape and spacious interior is ideal for adventure. Then over here, they're talking about that sweet upholstery with the little cross stitching. It's nice. It says the Countryman's stunning interior offers top-shelf surface finishes and 5 high-end leather upholstery options, such as Chesterfield leather with diamond pattern stitching, which is surely what they're showing here in this image. There's some roof rails, and they're standard. The standard aluminum alloy roof rails allow a full range of fully integrated multifunction carrier systems, And then what's this, a picnic cushion? For impromptu tailgates or just enjoying the view, the Mini Countryman has the optional picnic cushion, a plush seat that folds easily into the boot, also known as a trunk to Americans. Okay, so here are the trim levels for, you see I already have it selected, a Cooper S Countryman ALL4. That means it's got all-wheel drive. Over here is the signature, and we can see that the signature under that configuration starts life at $34,900 for this bad boy. What do we get? We get everything in the Classic, right? You get in the Classic, you get the 6.5-inch display, a panoramic roof, leather-wrapped steering wheel, sport seats, 18-inch wheels. And then when you upgrade to the signature, then you get the touchscreen, you get heated seats, comfort access, keyless entry, mini driving modes, dual zone automatic climate control, 4 collision warning with AEB, right, automatic emergency braking, and then those 18-inch alloy wheels. Here they've got their colors. What colors do they have? They've got what? What color is that? That's a midnight black. Here's a chili red. There's a light white. There's a thunder gray. There's a moonwalk. What is that called? Moonwalk gray. Here's a melting silver. Now that looks nice. I like the melting silver. There's an island blue. All the colors actually look fun. Even the chestnut. Actually, and that's rare. I don't usually say that. Actually, I don't say it. I never say it. The color palette for the 2019 Mini Countryman Cooper S ALL4 with the signature trim is nice. I like this, what is it called again? It's called Melting Silver. It's really nice. Okay, you know what? Mini didn't really have a whole bunch of stuff to say. They gave us all the features. We went through all those categories. We've checked out all that there. We see the colors. We know the trim levels. Let's actually do the build. Let's build our Cooper S ALL4, right? Vehicle shown, $32,400. Let's go start doing the build. Okay, so again, the first thing they want us to choose is which trim level we want. And we know that we want the signature level. Although, you know, here's where the Apple CarPlay lives. Here's where the Apple CarPlay lives. This will make this a $40,000 car. It's a lot of money. And even though I want that Apple CarPlay and all that, maybe we can a la carte it. Maybe we can a la carte that. So I'm not going to jump ship here. We're still going to do the signature. So let's go ahead and build the signature. Okay, first up, well, let's look at this. Here's the front shot. Here's a back shot. Here's an interior shot with that BMW X1 shifter. All right, and the colors, remember I said I liked the melting silver, and I do. And the roof and mirrors, you can either have it be body color or black. And I like the contrast. I like the black molding over the wheel arches and all that. And the black roof. And yeah, that looks really good. It's a Cooper S. We're making good power. And we've done the color. So let's move on. Okay, there's quite a few wheel options, actually, surprisingly. Now, I'm going to go right on up to the top with these 19-inch JCW rally spoke wheels. Now, these are in Orbit Gray here. I don't want the white ones. I'd want them in Orbit Gray. Can they give us a close-up of them? Sort of, kind of. Yeah, they come with their run-flat tires, Dunlop SC Sports, finished in bold matte Orbit Gray. Yeah, they're John Cooper Works wheels. Pretty cool. Let's add those to the car. They're expensive, but I like them. And I bet you they look better in person than they do in this rendition, even though this is a beautiful resolution of these photos. And not every manufacturer has a good setup with that. I can promise you that. All right, so we picked up some very expensive wheels, and here we are sitting at 40 grand anyway. All right, let's move on to the interior. Okay, we've got some stuff to go over. Here's that Chesterfield leather. Here's the leather. Here's Mini Yours lounge leather in carbon black for $500. I'm not really into the cloth stuff. I don't want any cloth. What's this cross punch leather? I don't know what that is. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's got the it's got the British flag kind of deal on there. Maybe the pinnacle of Mini Yours craftsmanship. Do we want that? Let's see. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do want that. Can we spin this around? No, we can't really spin it around. So the seats did change, but we can't see the full seating. I can see that the seats have a nice bolstering on here in the corner. And speaking of seats, I guess we have some options. Yeah, here we go. We have the sport seats. Our 6-way adjustable sport seats offer enhanced support with larger side bolsters to help keep you snugly in place through sharp turns. So we've got that. We also have the heated front seats as well. We've got the John Cooper Works steering wheel. We have the piano black interior surface. And what other ones are there? There's the piano black illuminated. There's the chestnut brown. No, we don't need any of that. I think we'll just leave it the way it is. We won't make it complicated. We'll keep it simple. Interior protection. There's all-weather floor mats. And there's a luggage compartment mat. I like that stuff. Let's go ahead and get that. And, oh, those mats look nice. And then that luggage compartment mat, we'll get that as well. See, they put the mats on the floor. That looks real tight and tidy in here. The only thing that really looks unattractive, and I got to be honest, is that shifter. This shifter is just, it's ugly. It's ugly. Can we get stick? Because I do it in manual just to not see that. Do we want the anthracite headliner? Nah, we're fine. The picnic cushion, we're fine. The storage package, I guess we already have the storage package. So, yeah. And it also includes 2 additional USB-C ports behind the front armrest, accessible to rear passengers. So, that's that. All right, let's move on to the transmission. Do we have an option? We'll see. Yes, we do. We do have an option. We can get the 6-speed manual, which looks just as ugly, actually. But it features an especially short throw for quick, precise, and fluid shifting. I want a 6-speed manual. Forget about it. I want the 6-speed manual. We've already got the dynamic damper control. Oh, we can get the John Cooper Works tuning kit and the carbon fiber exhaust tips and the chrome tail. Okay, so what's this John Cooper Works? Now, what's this all include? So that'll bump our horsepower. It'll bump our horsepower up a little bit. The tuning kit delivers an inspiring engine and exhaust system sound, intensifying the Mini's already amazing enthusiast-inspired characteristics. What can we expect here? We got a 2.5-inch exhaust with a 3-inch outlet. Then this includes a software upgrade to boost performance from 192 horsepower to 211 horsepower. And so that's where we're at. Our vehicle does make 189. Well, actually, our vehicle makes 189 horsepower. So we're going to live somewhere around 211. And as far as torque's concerned, we make 207 pound-feet of torque in standard trim. And so it'll be somewhere around 221. At the end of the day, you're going to feel it. It's a nice $2,300 option. That's a nice bump, and you get it from the factory. And so you've got the factory, you got factory backing on that, and that's nice. It's fun. Let's do that. Let's do the carbon fiber exhaust tips just for fun. They say John Cooper Works on there. I like that. And then next, let's take a look at technology. Okay, so this is going to be a very expensive vehicle. Now, this is going to be a very expensive vehicle. I guess we could have gone all in and done the iconic trim level over the Signature because, well, you got to get the touchscreen navigation to get the Apple CarPlay. That's $1,700. And then I normally love heads-up display, but you know what? Because this thing is getting so expensive, and I'm not really trying to build for a budget, but at the end of the day, I guess you got to keep it in mind. Let's go ahead and grab this touchscreen navigation package. I'm going to go ahead and get that. It's got the wireless charging as well. We're going to skip over the driver assistance package. So now we got the 8.8-inch touchscreen. You can't heads up the heads up display. See, there's no price there. Otherwise, you could. Their power tailgate's $500. That's something that's worth getting. Let's go ahead and get that. The Mini click and drive system with universal holder. What is that? I don't even know what that. Oh, we don't need that. We certainly don't need that. Audio and alarms. Apple CarPlay got that, and an alarm system for $500. All right, let's throw the alarm system on there. We got that. Last but not least, let's check out the additional options, and then I guess we'll be headed towards the summary. Let's do that. Okay, that's cool. Look how it says conflict when you mouse over that. So they already tell you without you clicking it that you can't do it. You're going to have to change something. Most manufacturers, you got to go ahead clicking things and reading stuff about what's going to be removed and all of this. That's nice that they got it grayed out. Very, very smart. All right, here's that convenience package. Alarm system with the power tailgate. I'm not going to worry about it. The maintenance package, I never get into that stuff. The Harman Kardon sound system for $750. I might be interested in that. 12 speakers, 360 watts power. You know what? We're already heading towards 50 grand. Let's make sure we get the car we want then at this point. All right, we've got the Harman Kardon sound system. Let's have some fun with the mirror caps. Let's do the blackjack mirror caps because our car is so dark. Let's do the blackjack mirror caps. Let's do the blackjack side scuttles. That's right there. That's fun. And then what else? What else? I think that's it. White bonnet stripes? I don't think so. Chrome line exterior? That sounds BMW. No thanks. Privacy window glass. You can add that for $500. Boom. See how it tinted down a little bit in the back? We got the roof rails. I think we're good. Do we want the LED front fog lights and the LED headlights with cornering? You know what? That's going to round us out to 50 grand. But the answer to that is yes, actually. The answer to that basically is yes. That's going to put us just over $50,000. But now, honestly, I do have the 2019 Mini Cooper S Countryman ALL4 that I want. It's $50,000, but I have it. Okay, so here we are. Our base MSRP for this thing started life at what? Like it was about $34,900, something like that. Now we're sitting at $50,000. You know, I would download and save the PDFs like I often like to do, but nowadays manufacturers want you to give you their email address, and I don't want to get on their list. And so because of that, I'm not going to download the build summary, but we can see everything here. All you got to do is just come back and watch this video. If you like the way this one's done, then just save this video, come back and watch it. That's all. Yeah, so $50,000, $310. It's legit expensive. This vehicle is legit expensive, but I do like it. I do like it, but it is very expensive. That said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up of the 2019 Mini Cooper S Countryman ALL4. We did a whole bunch of John Cooper works and stuff, and we learned all about the features. Great vehicle, but not cheap. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. If you're still here, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching the video from front to back. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you on the very next video.